All right, welcome back to the review bar. Let's keep things going. I just finished a video on Diamond Select and NECA if you're coming in order. If not, go check that one out. Toy haul on some NECAs from Target and a pretty good pickup, I think. We'll see what people say in the comments from Diamond Select. So go check that one out. But in that video, I promised a review of Michael Myers NECA Ultimate Michael Myers 2018 NECA. So here we go. Movie aside, this figure is great. The movie was just okay to me. Obviously, I went all in with the new mask. I like the new mask a lot. In my other videos, you can see my Michael Myers costume. I went out with the kids. We walked them around the neighborhood and went trick-or-treating. And I stood in the background with that costume. You can check that video out. It went really well. Got a lot of compliments on it. I really like the look of the style of the 2018 Michael Myers, and therefore was all in on the NECA as soon as it came out. So let's check it out. Hopefully we're getting a little less glare here. But I'm sure you've all seen the cover and the sides. They're the same. There's the back. Very well done. Of course, one like these, the John Carpenter ones, got to keep them in the box, right? We know I do that anyway, but I keep them in the box. It's it's got two heads, two interchangeable heads for the figure itself, and there's the officer head, jack-o'-lantern style head. It's got about a bunch of hands. I think it's got a poker. I'm trying to remember all the pieces to it. Two different sets of hands. Butcher knife, the hammer in the poker. So butcher knife, hammer, poker. Two heads. One's just got better eyes than the other. And I think that's everything. Right? Oh no, it isn't. It's got the jack-o'-lantern. That jack-o'-lantern, I think, what's cool about that? I hear it lights up. And you're saying review bar, lacrosse review bar. If it lights up, I thought you buy two. Well, you're right. So let's get the other one out of the box and take a look. I've actually had this one set. I've had this for a while. I've had it set up, and I'm going to run to the other room real quick. I'm not editing these again. I told you I'm not editing these in the other video because I have to do it to get it out. My internet is so slow, and my processing, my video processing software is so slow. I can't. It just takes me too long to do all that and get these videos out and then upload them with my slow internet. So I'm going to do this real quick, and I'm going to run to the other room, to the movie room, and get the officer's head, carved head out. Let me do that real quick. Alright, we got a situation. The officer's head is missing. The back door blew open the other night. The police came, the whole thing, because the alarm went off. We had just walked in. The kids left the back door open as far as I could tell. And the head is missing. So I think we're going to continue this and do it without it. But I'm wondering where it is. And I don't think we've vacuumed since then, so I need to figure that out. But anyway, we can continue because we got it out to check out the pumpkin lamp and then the Mike's hint on these NECA that are like this that I'm going to suggest you do. So this particular copy of this, so you can see I had him carrying the head here in front of the tombstone with the pumpkin, the jack-o'-lantern standing next to it. That was the setup I have in my shelf in my movie room. So when the wind blew through, everything got knocked over, the thing slammed. I have no idea where that head is. But let's take a look. So I like this head better than the other head. It's just those dark eyes. The other one you can actually see the eyes. I like the dark soulless eyes. Roll back. So this copy, what I was going to tell you is I have it on the stand. It did not do a good job of freestanding. It kept falling. So I've got it on the stand. It's almost like the feet weren't flat or even, and I adjusted it many times. I just couldn't get it to work. So I forgot about it. I gave up. So there's Michael. Pretty decent little tombstone. Our beloved daughter, Judith Myers. There's the back. It's thin, but it looks great when it's all set up. And now we come to the LED pumpkin, and here's my hint on these. And I came up with this solution. Though I love the Captain Blake figures, those might be my favorite NECA. I know a lot of people for Ultimates, they don't like the clothed ones. I don't know why the hate for the clothed NECAs. They're actually, well, I'll tell you that's probably my favorite one, that Captain Blake. You know, I like the electronics in it. I like the light up eyes. Well, the favorite one I own, right? So what I tell people to do, so the buttons weren't working in those heads, or it was a switch. I sent one back, and I had a little bit of a thing with NECA Amazon to, you know, kind of get my value back. You know, I did nothing wrong but pay my money, and you know they had an issue. You know, their item had an issue, and it was about to cost me more money to get a working item. But that aside, you know, don't use the switches. These come with these plastic tabs. So what I do is keep the switch on. Now the plastic tab, I'm sure you know, is in between the batteries. So all I do is keep the tab and put it in between the batteries. So, you know, the other switches in those Blakes were kind of cheap, right? These are Chinese made items. To be able to get all this for, you know, $25. You know, these aren't you know, they've got to cut corners somewhere. And to, you know, you're getting LEDs and batteries, and well, the Blakes were what, 34, something like that. But the Ultimates, you know, are starting to come with electronics in them. And this one flickers, and it looks really great. I'm impressed with it. So when I want to shut it off, I just put the piece of plastic in there, and therefore I'm not stressing the weak on off button. So that's the hint from the review bar on these NECA items. Of course, when it has electronics, I always get two. You know, there's a bunch. The hands, you know, the hands for me are a pain to get in and out. I prefer the head that's on there. I'm not going to swap that out. Hopefully, you saw that enough in the box itself. There's a poker. There's a hammer. I mean, I just like the classic knife, butcher knife look. And of course, the big deal was the cool pumpkin, and it works. This one, and I've had no troubles with this switch either. To be fair, you know, it's just my theory of it's probably not built super rigorously, or to make it through the rigors of being turned on and off a ton of times. So just turn it on and break the link between the batteries with the piece of plastic. Plus you're saving the batteries, plus you're not going to get contact issues and have the discharge and corrosion issues. So I think it's good as a collector all around. I'm glad they're in the box that way. Good item. I enjoy it. I need to find that head though. I need to find the officer's head. So that is what I'm going to do next. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and get notifications. Hit the bell if you enjoy these, because there is some more videos finally coming, and there's a bunch of, I mean, I've got a ton of masks that I haven't even begun to show you guys. So a ton, you know, we've got about 8 is what my collection is, or more. And I haven't shown you those just yet. Let me know what you think in the comments, and thanks for watching.